Hey, this is Silas.
And this is Chris.
Today our topic is pollution.
Stopping pollution is important for the survival of our planet and the health and well-being of the people who depend on it. The air we breathe is laden with hazardous contaminants, and our oceans and waterways have been poisoned with chemicals. Left unabated, pollution could leave us with the planet Earth sapped of its beauty, vitality, and diversity.
In our ancient times, air pollution was always accompanied by civilizations. Pollution started from our prehistoric times when man created the first fires. It was the Industrial Revolution that gave birth to the environmental pollution as we know it today.
Pollution is the introduction of contaminants into the natural environment that cause adverse change. Types of pollution: air pollution, light pollution, littering, noise pollution, soil contamination, radioactive contamination, thermal pollution, visual pollution, water pollution, and plastic pollution.
Ways that you can stop pollution. 1. Walk or ride your bike whenever possible. One of the best things you can do to help stop pollution is to stop using your car for short trips. If the weather is nice and you don't have too far to go, consider walking or riding your bike. You will need to reduce air pollution and you will get some exercise and fresh air in the process.
2. Use public transportation. Riding the bus, train, or subway is another great way to avoid using your personal vehicle and reduce carbon emissions.
3. Conciliate your trips. Making lots of little trips over the course of a few days contributes more pollution to the environment every time you hop in your car.
4. Carpool to school or work. Long commutes to school or work are just part of life for many people.
5. Get regular maintenance on your vehicle. In addition to finding ways to use your car less, keeping your car in good condition can also help reduce the carbon emissions or pollution that comes out of your car.
6. Drive safely. Unsafe driving habits. 6. Drive safely. Unsafe driving habits also contribute to pollution. So, by becoming a safer driver, you can help reduce air pollution.
7. Consider purchasing a hybrid or electric car for your next vehicle. This will stop pollution or conceal it more. For any following information, use the website below. Number 7.
Our own ideas. The first one is electric cars, like it says up there. If you have an electric car, it'll reduce the amount of fuel you need to use, which will reduce the amount of pollution in the air. Because electric cars don't cause nearly as much pollution as regular ones do. Another one of our ideas was chemical decomposition. This one is a little more complicated. If you take the pollution, you can decompose into the basic elements, and then you can use those raw materials for many other things.
Stop littering is another one because people littering just gives diseases away and can create new ones in the process. To also make littering not so unsafe, you can use recycling as another option. Recycling lets you reuse items that maybe before, like consider a piece of paper, for example. Instead of cutting down a tree, you can use that paper and reuse it for something new to make plastic or other materials.
Some of the solutions that other people came up with was recycling, like how we talked about there. You can recycle different materials so that they can be reused in other things.
Also, reuse materials that don't even have to be transformed. Like, say you want to make a school project, but you don't have anything, but you have a pile of raw materials that you haven't used in forever. Well, instead of going and buying some new ones, save some money and use some of the raw materials in that pile.
Waste minimization. Waste minimization is a process of elimination that involves reducing the amount of waste produced in society and helps to eliminate the generation of harmful and persistent wastes, supporting the efforts to promote a more sustainable society.
These are just some images that we have found that pollution can cause. Now choose between world without pollution or a world with pollution?